welcome to the Student Recap Podcast by Rafa, and today I will be hosting it with Benjamin.
Hello.
So Benjamin, he's my friend, he's in band with me, and we like to discuss modern events. Disclaimer, everything that we say based on modern events may or may not be accurate. One, because this podcast is produced later than the recording date, and two, because these are opinions. You have anything to say?
Also, Rafa consumes most of his media from left-leaning sources, while I consume media from right-leaning sources. This means we do not individually receive the full story, and we have to try to combine the news we receive.
So basically 2 parts averaged out, and I guess it can work. And also I will be covering some more personal topics like Pokemon, and some people such as David and other people will come onto the show to discuss that. Also, we will be interviewing teachers as noted in the description of the show. So Benjamin and I, we're just like normal people. We're both in band. One of us is slightly more musically talented than the other, mayhaps. Both play saxophone. Our interests are D&D and, as said earlier, modern events, also ancient history and geopolitics. I do running as a sport, and Benjamin does swimming. Okay, now to start off the show with a pretty hot take. So, if you had to vote today, 2 candidates, Kamala or Trump?
Trump.
And for what reasons would you choose that?
Because at least we know what Trump is going to do once we put him in office.
I would agree Kamala has undefined policy record and might just follow what others say. Realistically, I think Kamala's the better choice. It's a lesser of 2 evils, and if we don't know what her evil is, then it's better than seeing more tyranny, quote unquote.
Well, technically we have seen Kamala in office-ish, because she's currently the vice president, and she has somewhat of a say about what goes on in the White House. She has also allowed Joe Biden to remain as president, even though she could at any point 25th Amendment him.
You know, I just think with that, I think her prosecutor role in California, like 5 years ago, was a bit more resounding because she actually implemented stuff in, and she's essentially a figurehead right now, unless you count behind the scenes stuff.
So I saw this. I have no idea how accurate it is, but I heard it somewhere that the only reason she became a senator was because she slept with someone.
Possibly, rumors go around, I don't know.
Actually, it might have been district attorney, but...
Okay, next one. What's your opinion on RFK dropping out and endorsing Trump?
Isn't that the brainworm guy?
Yeah, it is the brainworm guy with the voice that sounds like a horse.
Yeah, the only thing I know about RFK, other than he was the primary independent candidate, was he had a brainworm, so... And
also, a funny story, his VP pick only lasted for 2 weeks. She was chosen, earlier in August, and now that he dropped out, she's done for. Thank you for listening to the first episode of the Student Recap Podcast by me, Rafa. Bye.